Good morning. Have a great Friday, everybody. We finally made it to the end of the week, and it's going to be another gorgeous day with a few afternoon clouds. Other than that, it's going to be another hot and muggy day around East Tennessee. And with that, the mugginess is going to be increasing as we get into the upcoming weekend. So your forecast for the day today, we're going to see those temperatures climb into the upper 80s for the lunch hour. So it's going to be a toasty lunch hour. I know we've got a lot of great patios around East Tennessee, but maybe not the best patio day unless you want to sweat to death outside. High temperatures this afternoon, top out in the low to mid 90s. So it is definitely going to be a toastier one for sure. And you know me, I love a good old Friday night fire pit night. The problem is the temperatures aren't going to cool off much. We're still going to be in the upper 80s as we get into the 8 o'clock hour, low 80s by 10 o'clock tonight. And that's a sign of the elevated humidity, or rather dew points that are increasing across the area. Now, high pressure is the name of the game. This is the upper parts of the atmosphere, and this is shifted off to the southwestern part of the U.S. So around the northern and northeastern peripheries of that ridge of high pressure, as we get into our Sunday, Monday time frame, that may elevate our rain chances just a little bit. So you can see how dew points are going to climb through the weekend and into the start of next week, and then dew points will fall a little bit Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday time frame. That's going to bring us the slightly more comfortable feel to the air. But as the dew points climb and temperatures climb as we round out the week this week, and of course get into the upcoming weekend, you'll see how heat index values are going to be back into the upper 90s to low 100. So great lake weather, great pool weather coming up our way as we get into the upcoming weekend. Minimal chances for rain. We will elevate those rain chances a little bit as we get into our Monday time frame as a disturbance looks to swing its way around, like I said, the eastern and northeastern side of that high pressure ridge. But when you look at rainfall amounts or totals by the Weather Prediction Center over the next 3, 5, and even upwards of 7 days, it's still not going to amount to much. But we could see possibly upwards of a half an inch of rainfall possibly over the next 5 to 7 days. So that would be good news because we're obviously on the dry side and we definitely need some moisture. Look at these temperatures. I mean, it's been a scorcher for sure. Now, we've had a couple of days in the upper 80s, so not all 90s all the way across the board, but still expecting low to mid 90s over at least the next 5 to maybe upwards of 7 days. And when you look at your low temperatures, they're going to stay elevated as well into the 60s and 70s. So make sure you stay on top of the weather forecast each and every day. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's 100% free. Just go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word. By the way, for those of you that have not been paying attention on the social media, you remember I was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. I was in St. John. I have now flown all the way across the country to Denver, Colorado, hanging out with my family in Denver. So I'll be broadcasting here on the road in Denver, Colorado for the next couple of days. And we'll be back in the home studio come next Monday, where the heat, of course, is going to continue. Yeah, not much change or relief in the weather forecast whatsoever. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, I'm not giving as many updates for your daily forecast in the short term, but once I get back to the home studio in Knoxville, I'll give you those daily weather forecast updates 4 times a day, 6 a.m., noon, 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. to give you all the latest information and all the latest details on how the forecast is all playing out. In the meantime, I sure hope you enjoy your Friday and have a great weekend.